Yo, Dopest RENegades was good, man. We are back. We got another one from the Sick Boi album. We got Lost All Faith. And this is dope because I believe we only have one more track left before we get to the whole Sick Boi album. And I think it's Masochist, I believe. That's the only one we have not done after this one is over with, man. But yeah, I appreciate you guys as always. So that's kind of like how I've been doing things. There's actually something up here that says, you already know I'll be reading and everything. If y'all don't want to hear this, y'all going to just skip to the reaction. But it says Lost All Faith by Ren delves into themes of self-doubt, mental health struggles, and spiritual disillusionment. The lyrics paint a picture of a complex and conflicted individual trying to navigate their way through life. In this verse, Ren introduces himself as an introverted person who often feels a deep sense of emptiness and questions their existence. They use humor and self-deprecating language to cope with their insecurities, but also express a desire to break free from their internal struggles. This a lot, y'all. The bridge and pre-chorus highlight the protagonist's search for solace and relief. They turn to substances like meditation as a temporary form of escape, yet they yearn for someone to save them from their own self-destructive tendencies. The mention of blood on the leaves suggests the aftermath of past failures and mistakes. I don't know, man. This right here, this kind of getting too deep into it, y'all. I don't really want this to ruin the song for me. It's kind of breaking it down before I have a chance to form an opinion. That's my bad. Somebody in the comments also said, why does every Ren video I watch become my favorite? Surprises and amazes me each time. At 66 years old, I'm pretty jaded with music over the last few decades. This is a breath of fresh air. Salute to Medic Kaisu. I believe that's how you say his name. But yeah, y'all, let's get right into this, man. Let's see what's popping with it. Appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for all the love and support for the channel. The channel is nothing without you guys, man. Let's get it.
Mate, I'm in a bit of a rush right now.
You're a sick guy.
Thanks,
Okay.
mate.
You're sick boy.
I've got to get out of the train, mate. I'm really
You know
sorry.
I'm talking to you, man. Hey, can I get a quick picture, mate?
Nah, mate, I've got to go,
Come on,
mate.
man, just a little cheeky little picture for the
I've really got to
Instagram.
go, mate. I'm sorry,
Nah,
man.
nah, nah, come on, come on.
Alright, fine, quickly.
I knew it was you, I knew it was you. Oi, I'm a charming fella, I like drinking cans of Stella. See, I'm living for the weekend, by kebabs and salmonella. Cinderella story raps to riches, minute full propeller. I'm Nigella Lawson, stacking mozzarella. Only joking, I'm an introvert, alone inside my room because my insides hurt. I contemplate existence with consistency in my polo shirt, then reassert my confidence with compliments I don't deserve. I calm my nerves by plotting for the day that I might leave this earth. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pills. A patient that's patiently waiting for help. I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell. Coming down. Burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order. Crave disorder, praise my selfish ways have come too late. I've lost my faith, I've lost my faith. You've awoke a beast, I'm a geezer on the streets. Mona Lisa, this is art, make her Mona Lisa, she needs mummy. Eeny, meeny, miny, Mohammed, Abi Ali. Pleased to meet you, mate, who's the G? Not me, an irregular guy. Halitosis with psychosis, omens etched in my mind. Overdosed on pills and potions, a collection of mine. Split a Valium with a Zanny and I mix it with wine. Oi, pull yourself together, mate. Pull your socks up, stand up straight. Look at you, you're such a mug. God, you're such a fucking stain. Honestly, I wouldn't be seen dead with you in public. Depressed and disorderly, it's like you fucking love it. Mug. Maybe you're right, maybe it's friend. Do it again and again and again. Maybe I'm high, maybe I'm meant to live in a cycle of anti-survival like man. In a prism like Ben, shot the iris of the land. Make believe and play pretend. God's my witness at the end. With God as my witness, I walk through the valley of the shadow of sickness. I fear no evil, I need no forgiveness. Deliver me from temptation, he never listens. I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell. Coming down. Burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order. Crave disorder, praise my selfish ways have come too late. I've lost my faith.
lift up my eyes to the hill. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pills.
Yo, what the hell? Yo, man. All right, so it's so many things. All right, so first and foremost, man, this production is ridiculous. This production, like just the sound, like sonically, like the production is just fire, man. Of course, like with Ren's ADHD and everything, he has everything all over the place, but it flows so well. And then when we talk about like this lyrical video, it's just like the way it just captures like everything that he's talking about and everything. It's just like, I don't know, you feel like you're in the mind of Ren when you're like watching this. And then what's so crazy about Ren's music, man, some of Ren's music, I believe it's almost like another language, it's like encrypted. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is if you're in the car, right, and you're just hearing pieces of this, you're like, yo, what is this person listening to? But it's like they're not tapped into the language. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when I can tell y'all the same thing with hip hop. Like when people like I'll be listening to some hip hop, you just hear the drums and all that stuff, like, oh, he just listened to a whole bunch of bass. But you don't know I'm listening to Nas's story rewind when he's telling the story backwards. You don't know because you know what you hear on the outside is that you're not tapped in. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to like learn so much about music and these artists so you can learn this language that their core audience like caters to and what they love about it. So then you recognize what the hype is about. So you can sit there and play a Ren track for somebody that's not really well versed in Ren. You might play the wrong song. That's not the right song to lead them into Ren. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know me. I was tapped into Ren when I heard like the Fire in the Booth freestyle. I was like, oh, this dude could rap. I didn't even know he had all this other stuff going on. I didn't know about his sickness. I didn't know about the Renegades. I didn't know a rising tide lifts all ships. I didn't know about the Cole Cujo situation, him getting surgery. I didn't know nothing about none of that. I just knew he could rap. So I was already like linked in when it came to that. And then when you guys put me on to my favorite rapper, Nas, and him doing like the halftime retake, it made me gravitate towards him more. So that's what I mean. Like, is he has all this music out here to help bring people in. And I like how diversified like his discography is. It's really dope, man. I can't wait to take this walk with you guys. This right here is a tough track. And I'm not gonna lie, when I heard the beat, I was kind of relieved because when I see a title Lost All Faith, and this is probably like Ren doing mind fucks again. When I hear something called Lost All Faith, I'm like, dang, man, this might be another sad song, you know, like the suicide joint that we had listened to. I was like, man, it might be another sad song, man. All right. But then I heard like just him talking, yo, man, let me get your autograph and all that other stuff. The way it just starts with a high level of energy and everything. But then I can go back to reading what I was talking about. The chorus burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order, crave disorder, conveys a desire to rebel against. No, still can't read that, y'all, because I gotta do my own due diligence, man. All right, so let's go ahead and take this walk, man. Appreciate you guys as always, man. Let's get back into it. And then this right here, just you, hey, babe, like I'm in a bit of a rush right now. You're a sick guy. Like it's just like this whole like dialogue before the thing starts. It's like Ren is like he's in a hurry. Yo, let me go ahead and get this off. Like you know what I'm saying? It's just like then he gets right into it.
I'm in a bit of a rush right now. You're a sick guy. Thanks, mate. You're sick, boy. I've got to get this train, mate. I'm really sorry. I'm talking to you. Hey, can I get a quick picture, mate? Nah, mate. I've got to go, mate. Just a little cheeky.
A little cheeky picture, like come on, man, like a little cheeky picture for Instagram.
I've really got to go, mate. I'm sorry, man. Alright, fine, quickly. I knew it was you.
So he got the fan running up on him, fanning out and everything. You know, so then he's like, oh, I'm a charming fella. I like to drink cans of Stella Artois, obviously. See, I'm living for the weekends. Bad kebabs and salmonella. Oh man, that right there is crazy, man. Not the bad kebabs, man. Ugh, I'm glad I never had a bad kebab, man. I love kebabs, man. They would ruin it all for me. And salmonella, you already know how that is, like uncooked chicken amongst other things. Cinderella story, rags to riches, spin it full propeller. I'm Nigella Lawson stacking mozzarella. So hold on. So Nigella Lawson is an English television cook, presenter, and author, food writer, and critic whose early work focused on cooking food for dinner parties. Um, s- um, Nigella seeds are peppery, pungent spice, typical in Armenian string cheese, which is twisted mozzarella like cheese. Okay. Ren stated in the chat prior to the YouTube video premiered for Lost All Faith that the song has a System of Down vibes. System of a Down is a well-known Armenian American metal band. Wow, bars on top of bars. Okay, Ren, I hear you. Um, Stacking mozzarella, only joking. I'm an introvert, alone inside my room because my insides hurt. So now we already know what he's talking about here. I contemplate existence. I contemplate existence with consistence in my polo shirt. So that right there, a shirt is a link to the shirt is a link to the material world and could be surface level representing a more outgoing Ren hiding the introvert and hurting inside of him. So it's like you're putting on the front and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like how he says, like, I'm over here stacking mozzarella. He's like, nah, I'm joking. I'm an introvert alone in my room because my insides hurt. I contemplate existence with the consistence in my polo shirt. I see what he's saying. I contemplate existence with consistence in my polo shirt. So me wearing this polo shirt is like me validating myself and everything when it's something that I'm not really into. Then reassert my confidence with compliments I don't deserve. You know, so I make myself feel better with compliments that I feel like I don't deserve. I calm my nerves by plotting for the day that I might leave this earth. So, you know, so I calm my nerves by thinking about death. Obviously, with his body hurt and everything, it puts him at ease when he thinks about him just being gone.
I'm a charming fella, I like drinking cans of Stella. See, I'm living for the weekend, by kebabs and salmonella. Cinderella story raps, the riches minute full propeller. I'm Nigella Lawson, stacking mozzarella. Only joking, I'm an introvert, alone inside my room because my insides hurt. I contemplate existence with consistency in my polo shirt, then reassert my confidence with compliments I don't deserve. I calm my nerves by plotting for the day that I might leave this earth.
That joint, like the visuals, man, all that stuff is just hard, man. Then that beat too, that production, man. Then the way the production keeps getting mixed up and everything. So the bridge, he's like, I lift my eyes to the hills. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. So you know how it is, like in the biblical text, the Lord is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. So he's like, pain is my shepherd, you know. So I pretty much use the pain as my weapon. Like it's the pain is what's driving me. I find my refuge in patience and pills. A patient that's patiently waiting for help.
I lift up my eyes to the hills. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield.
And it's like you just the visual, man. Like you just picture him like he's looking up at a hill, and then his, you know, his sword and his shield is his shepherd. You know what I'm saying? Like that's right there as well. He's just I could visualize that imagery right there, man. He just paints pictures great with these lyrics.
I find my refuge in patience and pills. A patient that's patiently waiting for help.
And then we get into the pre-chorus. He's like, I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell, coming down. So when he said blood on the leaves, I automatically thought about that Kanye song, Blood on the Leaves. Dun, 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 dun. But it's like, obviously, you know, blood on the leaves and everything, like outside, you know, it's blood on the leaves. It's a representation. Blood on the leaves is very symbolic as well, too.
I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell, coming down.
That's crazy. Blood on the leaves where I fell, coming down. And then he's like, then the other chorus is like, burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order, crave disorder. It's sad. Praise my selfish ways. I've come too late. I've lost my faith. I've lost my faith. So pretty much, when he's saying I've come too late, they're saying it could be a nod to another one of his songs from the same album. So it's wow, that's crazy. What y'all think about that? So this says this could be a nod to another one of his songs from the same album. Suicide, when Ren says, because I was late like a jerk after being only a few minutes late to stop his friend from jumping off the bridge and committing suicide. What y'all think about that, man? Or it could just be the name of the song. You know what I'm saying? Could be thinking too deep into it or not thinking deep enough. That's the thing about his songs, man. He just has like, he be having these riddles and these Easter eggs throughout his music, which makes it fun to listen to.
Burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order, crave disorder, praise my selfish ways. I've come too late. I've lost my faith.
So then we got the next one, right? And then he's like, or you've awoke a beast. I'm a geezer on the streets. Mona Lisa, this is art. Make her moan. This shit right here was so damn dope. This scheme, I love. This might be one of my favorite parts of the songs. You already know I'm like a lyrical head. So this right here, he's like, you've awoke a beast. I'm a geezer on the streets. Mona Lisa, this is art. Make her moan at least. She needs my meat. Mona Lisa, make her moan at least. Mona Lisa, the art and everything, make her moan at least. She needs my meat. Like she needs the pee now and everything to make her moan like Mona Lisa. Tough, man. Then Eeny, Meeny, Muhammad, Abi Ali. You know what I'm saying? So any, meeny, mighty, mo, he's talking about Muhammad. Obviously, he's talking about Muhammad Ali, you know, Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, the boxer and everything. Pleased to meet you, mate. Who's the G? Not me. I'm not me and a regular guy. Halitosis with psychosis, omens etched in my mind. Oh my goodness, talk, Ren.
Aye, you've awoke a beast, I'm a geezer on the streets. Mona Lisa, this is art, make her Mona Lisa, she needs mummy. Eeny, meeny, miny, Mohammed, Abi Ali. Pleased to meet you, mate, who's the G?
Not me, I'm a regular guy. Halitosis with psychosis, omens etched in my mind.
Man, fucking fire. So this say with the itty bitty Muhammad line, it says very similar to the itty meeny Muhammad sting. Oh, okay. Bar from oh, okay. Oh, that's from another song. So very similar to the eeny meeny Muhammad sting, like a B bar from the Masochist, the previous single off of this album. Muhammad Ali was also mentioned in Down on the Beat, while the Eeny Meeny Miny Mo children's rhyme has been previously mentioned in both Masochist and Murderer. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, so we got halitosis and psychosis, omens etched in my mind. You know, halitosis, like when somebody breath stink. You know, halitosis with psychosis is nasty. Overdose on pills and potions, a collection of mine. Split a volume with a Zanny and mix it with wine. So now you're talking about popping pills, mixing with wine. Oi, pull yourself together, mate. Pull your socks up. Stand up straight. Look at you. You're such a mug. God, you're such a fucking steak. Like it's just like he, it's like he's just like he looking at himself. It's like, yo, you look a mess. What are you doing? You over popping pills and like drinking wine, all this stuff. What are you doing? Get up, get up. And it's on. And it's like this song right here could really be motivation and inspiration for people. Like Ren is over there watching you, you know, trying to off yourself or watching you like drown yourself in your sorrows or using these vices to escape reality. And Ren's tapping you on the shoulder like, hey, what you doing, man? Yo, you look crazy out here, man. You look wild, man. Fix that shit.
Overdosed on pills and potions, a collection of mine. Split a volume with a Zanny and I mix it with wine.
Aye, pull yourself together, mate. Pull your socks up, stand up straight. Look at you, you're such a mug. God, you're such a fucking stain.
I like that too. Pull your socks and stand up straight. Like I like the I like just like his flow up here too, man. It's like he's doing these different voices and it feels like someone's actually talking to you.
Collection of mine. Split a volume with a Zanny and I mix it with wine.
See a volume and a Zanny and I mix it with wine. And then after that, you got the other side of him. Look at you. You're such a, you know what I'm saying? Like pull yourself together, mate.
Aye, pull yourself together, mate. Pull your socks up, stand up straight. Look at you, you're such a mug. God, you're such a fucking stain.
It's crazy, man. Honestly, I wouldn't be seen dead with you in public, depressed and disorderly. So now it's like you're, you know, it's like Ren's talking to you or it's you talking to yourself. You know, it's like, yo, I don't even want to be seen with you, man. What's wrong with you? That's like that voice in your head, that consciousness. That's like, yo, man, what are you doing to us right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's like, honestly, I wouldn't be seen dead with you in public, depressed and disorderly. It's like you fucking love it, mug. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's Ren. Do it again and do it again. Maybe I'm hot. Maybe I'm meant to live in a cycle of anti-survival. Amen. You know what I'm saying? So you start asking yourself like that. Maybe this is my destiny. Maybe I'm supposed to be a piece of shit. Maybe that's just the cards that are laid out for me. Maybe I'm not supposed to get better.
Honestly, I wouldn't be seen dead with you in public. Depressed and disorderly, it's like you fucking love it. Mug.
Maybe you're right, maybe it's Ren. Do it again and again and again. Maybe I'm high, maybe I'm meant to live in a cycle of anti-survival, amen.
See, and then that right there, you see him, he's like, you know, he's like, it's like you fucking love it, mug. And then it's like, then you see the voice change again. So the same one that said, maybe you're right, maybe it's Ren. That whole one is the same one that said halitosis and psychosis. It's like just be, you know, switching up with the different voices and personalities of Ren. He was like, in a prism, light bends, shut the iris of the lens. That right there is crazy. You already know in a prism, like the light, you know, like a prism, you know what I'm saying? The light bends and everything. My bad, y'all. In a prism, the light bends, shut the iris of the lens, make believe and play pretend. God's the witness at the end. You know what I'm saying? So God's gonna see everything that happens at the end of all this stuff when I'm doing all this back and forth and these whatever decision I decide to make.
In a prism light bend, shot the iris of the land, make believe and play pretend. God's my witness at the end. With God as my witness.
And then this part right here too, man. I like this part right here. This solo right here. With God as my witness, I walk through the valley of shadow of sickness. You know, like walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Like he like flipped it. I walk through the valley of the shadow of sickness. I fear no evil. I need no forgiveness. So you already know how the actual verse goes. Like he's turning it into his reality. So I walk through the valley of the shadow of sickness. I fear no evil. I need no forgiveness. Deliver me from temptation. He never listens. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's him praying to God, and he's like, "Deliver me from temptation. I fear no evil. Help me out." And he's like, he never listens because I'm still dealing with the pain I'm going through.
I walk through the valley of the shadow of sickness. I fear no evil, I need no forgiveness. Deliver me from temptation, he never listens.
And then it's like in Psalm 23, metaphorically, sheep are escorted through the valley of the shadow of death by a shepherd who guides them, protects them, and comforts them with his rod and staff. So we already talked about the sword and the shield joint too. This keeps their faith strong. In Ren's case, he does not have a comforting shepherd, but rather an instant neuropathic pain. Pain is my shepherd, my sword, and my shield. Like that right there was very creative. So he's like, he never listens. Then we get into the pre-chorus again. I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leans where I fell, coming down.
I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell, coming down.
And then the whole burn the border, sons and daughters. That part right there is so wild.
Burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order. Brave dishonor, praise my selfish way.
And I like that too, man. The way selfish way. There.
Praise my selfish ways have come too late. I've lost my faith, I've lost my faith.
And this one actually says, "You're Nirvana, could you be the one? You're Nirvana, could you be the one?" Y'all hear that part? And then he's like, oh, never mind. We keep going. This part right here is so hard.
I lift up my eyes to the hill.
And then then that part comes back again. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Pain is my shepherd, my sword, and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pills. Like, I love the way he ended it too, man, with a different beat.
I lift up my eyes to the hill. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pills.
Bruh, look at this, man. You know what I need? Oop, my bad. You know what I need? I need a Tiny Desk concert with this song up here. I already know, y'all, there's so many different Ren songs up there that deserve a Tiny Desk concert. It's just this one right here, though, man. Like, it's just the way everything keeps mixing up, man. It's just, I could picture a live band playing this and this shit going fucking crazy. This song right here goes undeniably hard, man. But like I said, you got to listen to it, man. You can't just be on the outside listening to it when someone's saying it's dope. You got to actually sit down and listen to this song. This song goes hard. Like the different levels of lyricism and the different genres that Ren displays on this track is just amazing. Like every I don't care what genre you're into, everyone is going to find a favorite part of this song. They're going to love the whole song, but they're going to have their favorite parts and everything. That's just what it is. So let's get back to this part right here. The second verse delves deeper into the protagonist's internal struggle. The project they project a tough and confident image, but their self-esteem is low, as indicated by the derogatory language used to describe themselves. They resort to substance abuse as a coping mechanism, emphasizing their cycle of self-destructive behavior. The second bridge shifts the focus towards spiritual matters. The protagonist questions religion as a source of comfort and find no solace in the faith. They feel abandoned by God and left to face their own temptations and suffering alone. The song ends with the repetition of a bridge message of seeking refuge through patience and pills. This ending captures the ongoing struggle and the protagonist's reliance on temporary methods to cope with their pain and uncertainty, their vices. Overall, Lost of Faith portrays the inner turmoil of an individual who is grappling with their identity, mental health, spirituality, and the desire to break free from their self destructive patterns. It reveals a sense of isolation and desperate search for meaning and purpose. In Ren's words, this was heavily inspired by bands like System of a Dawn and Linkin Park. The song draws on a lot of religious things, but it's actually a double entendre for how I feel about the medical industry. Oh, wow. I was also playing around a lot with the duality of two opposing characters that exist inside me. That's what I was saying right there. This loudmouth geezer who lives for the weekend and an antisocial introvert who just wants to be left alone. Talk that shit, Ren. It's a deep dive for y'all right there, man. Lost All Faith is a fire track, man. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know what this means to y'all in the comments. When y'all first heard it, what was y'all thinking about and everything? Is this a song? Is this a song y'all go back and revisit? You know, when you feel like you're losing all faith, does this help you, get back? Does it help you cope with it? Let me know what it does, man. Because this song is very powerful, and I believe everybody needs to listen to this. And I can't wait, man. When we get through Masochist, dog, then I can finally listen to like the whole Ren Sick Boy album. You know what I'm saying? Because on this channel, that's what I do. When I have artists up here and people are talking about an album, I listen to all the songs with you guys. When I finally complete the album on the channel, then I could put it in my car and listen to it. And that's when I really like lock in and everything. So it's always dope sharing this experience with you guys. I'm glad you guys could live through me and my experiences. I'm happy to be on this journey with y'all. Y'all, we got so much ground to cover, man. It's ridiculous, man. We got a whole lot of ground to cover. Ren keeps dropping music, and I'm happy to have met all you guys, man. It's always dope kicking it with you guys on the live stream and the comments. It's just a great place to be, man. But yeah, let me go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. By the time this drops, I'm gonna be at work dying and shit. Not figuratively, not literally, man. But yeah. So I will see y'all later on in the week with another reaction, which is more than likely be Masochist. And like I said, I see Ren with his live stream, well, not his live streams, with his drops and everything with Skinner Brothers. We are going to get that on the channel for anybody that's wondering. That is coming to the channel. I'm just not covering it like everybody else is right now because we got our own lane we in right now. You know what I'm saying? We got our own schedule that we in, and I'm loving it too. But yeah, I'll holler at y'all later, man. Salute to the dopest renegades. Y'all protect yourself, protect your peace with your peace, and be safe out there. Protect all your loved ones, man. Keep your head on the swivel during these times as well, too. Peace, y'all. Love y'all.